Yeah.
Recording? Okay, brilliant. Okay, well, we just want to thank Teresa for that wonderful presentation she just did. I thought that was very informative and very educational, and I'm looking forward to really expanding that conversation with her as well. The next person I'd like to introduce is the founder of Ripple Vision, Igoche Ikwe. He would come and just touch a bit on what he does. So I would give him the stage. Please welcome Igoche Ikwe.
Hi, my name is Igoche Ikwe. I am the founder of Ripple Vision Foundation. We created Ripple Vision Foundation because we believe that child education matters. Ripple Vision Foundation has worked in community back in Africa, Nigeria as a whole. What we've done is we've created community schools for children who are completely out of schools, children who can afford, kids whose parents can afford funds to give them after school lessons. And there is education in Nigeria, but at a very low standard. So we're trying to develop and increase the capacity and the impact of education in Nigeria. But as a whole, what we've done specifically now is we've moved away from, because Ripple Vision in Nigeria is working properly, Rema Weekend School is working very well. What we've done now, we've moved from that community, because it's working on its own, and moved into the UK. And UK is my home too also, and within our community, we started working within our community. And I also run a platform called Next Door Neighbor, and it's a big platform consisted of about 600 people in Next Door Neighbor, and I run the platform and manage the platform. And with managing that platform itself, it's given me the opportunity to also to meet people from my community also. I also created an initiative called REM Initiative Greenwich UK. REM Initiative Greenwich UK, it's a new initiative that helps people in the community who are actually lonely. We developed a program called the Talking Time, and that Talking Time, program is going to get people out of the community who are very, very lonely. But like I said to Robert and based on some of our conversation with him, that it has to be a very subtle approach in getting these people out. We're also working with Right for Job Tool, also which is a recruitment platform, and that platform itself, it's integrated into our webpage through Right for Jobs, technical skills which we don't have, and for the low-income people in our community, the platform and the program called Working Out will help to integrate the low-income people into the job through mentoring and upskill training too also. We're also speaking to all the local businesses around our community. We've spoken to the Credit Union Bank, which helps a lot. I spoke to the CEO of the Credit Union Bank, which also helps the low-income people to be able to save and get loans and start their own businesses too also. But like I said, Rem Greenwich is fairly new. We just started it in partnership with Right for Job, and we're also looking for strategic partners who can help us expand our horizon in the Greenwich community. As for me personally, I'm trying to play a key role in social good for our community in Greenwich. But like Teresa said, the more you try to do the social goods, and that's where you can develop to achieve, what you want to do and your aims and your goals.
Yes.
I don't have a presentation here, so I try as much as possible to be a great speaker here too. But like I said, we are fighting for our community to make our community a better place, and we're also looking for partners, strategic partners that can help us develop and grow. So if there's any other questions you would like to ask, then you can go ahead.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So the initial project you had was for Nigeria.
Yes, it was for Nigeria.
And you recognise locally you have a need.
Absolutely.
And that transition, so have you got school supplies, school renovation and sponsor a child still?
Yes,
Or in addition to what you're doing in Greenwich?
Absolutely, that is ongoing because it's called Remo Weekend School. That is ongoing, and it started working for itself, and that's actually giving me the focus to deal with my own immediate community where I am, which is the UK itself too.
Right.
So,
Excellent.
It's fantastic. Let's see if I have a question. Okay, you talked about strategic partners. I tend to be interested in this. Have you? How are you finding that terrain?
well, I spoke to the CEO of Greenwich Credit Union Bank, and it's not all about funding, so where to get money from, but partners that can benefit you at the same time you can benefit them. It's more like sharing of information that uplifts both organizations.
Yeah.
And when I spoke to him, he said to me, how do I get my fundings? And I said to him that we're taking the approach of more of a social enterprise in the sense that we're doing social goods, but at the same time deriving business ideas to generate funds so the program can be sustainable.
That's brilliant. That answers the question perfectly well.
One more question. So, are you when you meet people on the time project?
Yeah.
Is there an age restriction on with those people?
That's the talking time.
The talking time is that it? Because I'm just working on the walks in my project, and yours is the talk one. But do you have an age restriction when you meet for the talking?
Yeah, the thing about loneliness itself, it's a wide range. It could be from teenage, age to the adult age, from like 18 to 60, 70, 80. There's no age limit to loneliness. So we've derived a scheme of bringing these people out. So there's no age gap to loneliness. Anyone could be lonely, and like you said earlier on, it's a serious issue, and it continues to increase. That gap continues to increase all the time. So there is no age limit to it.
Okay.
Because young people too can also take walks too, which is very educational for them. So I'm very interested in them too also.
Right.